Who am I? What have I become? A bearded traveler in a soiled shirt. I seek the sand beneath my feet. I want my own island. And here I am, nearing home. I will return to my family. My name is Steve Snell, and welcome to Adventure Art on the Mighty Mo, a painting show about paddling the entire Missouri River. Over the course of 3 months, I will paddle over 2,300 miles. I will live in a tent. I will look for adventure. I will paint a lot of paintings. This is Adventure Art on the Mighty Mo. By the way, we might have just crossed the border into Missouri. Nope. Oh boy. We're getting close. Okay, so this is Iowa. This is a creek right here. This is still Iowa, but once you hit that tip, the very end, I think once you round that bend or start to make that bend, Missouri. My current home state. I should tell my wife, honey, I'm in Missouri. Or I can be in Missouri if I go to the left bank. If I go to the right, I'm still in Nebraska. So I don't know, maybe I'll camp in Missouri tonight, or maybe I'll just stay in Nebraska. The options. Goodbye, Iowa. You've been an interesting state to paddle alongside. Cool. Up ahead is the Brownville nuclear power plant. Boy, you know what that is? Raccoon. Lots of them. This is near where I had a bad raccoon encounter 7 years ago, and they got into my pretzels. Good morning. Millipedes are everywhere on this little thing I'm sleeping on. Don't want them on my tent. It's a beautiful day though. Holy cow. Morning. I said good morning. Welcome to Adventure Art of the Mighty Mo. Just now leaving the Nebraska side, headed towards what's called Indian Cave State Park. We'll be passing that here in just the next 10-15 minutes. And then onward towards St. Joe, Kansas City, Jeff City, St. Louis, and then back home. Had to turn around briefly today because as soon as I got in the canoe, I realized there was a rip in my pants. A big rip, right at the knee. I thought that I had a needle and thread I have thread, but I do not have a needle. A true adventurer would just make a needle out of a stick. But I'm not going to do that because I don't know how. And I don't think a stick would make a very good needle. Alright, so I'm going to try something that might be a really bad idea, or a great one. It could go either way. And one thing that people have asked me all up and down the river is like, oh, so do you actually paint in the boat? Like while you're going down? I'm like, absolutely not. But I thought, well, if there's a part of the river to try this out, maybe this is a good one. Got my piece of paper, got my brushes, got my paints, gotta get some water, easy, it's right here. I just have the feeling this painting is gonna be constantly in flux, you know, because my view is gonna be constantly changing. And so I plan to, oh, whoops, nope, that didn't take long, spilled the water in the boat. These are gonna be fast. If this works out, I could just paint all day, right? And we go 3 miles an hour. That'd be something, huh? That's what I got so far. Sky and some trees. Yes, I like the colors. You know, I think my wife would just tell me, let it be, don't screw it up. But you know me, I gotta try. I need to put this down for a sec and get away from it. Now, is it dangerous to be painting while canoeing on the Missouri River? Potentially yes, depending on where you are and maybe what you feel comfortable with in a boat. You know, at this point I'm going on 3 months of spending more than 8 hours a day. And I probably average between 9 and 12 hours a day in this boat. So I feel very comfortable in it. It's like, I know my balance and what I feel comfortable with and what I don't. The nice thing about these paintings is that you're really looking, not like, actually, you know, it would be more dangerous than painting in your boat? Checking your phone. Nebraska, Kansas. Nebraska, Kansas. Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri. That's it. Breathe in too much. Well, welcome to Adventure on the Mighty Mo. Here I am in St. Joe, Missouri, right by the underpass or overpass. I don't know what those are called, but I got a nice view of the train bridge here, the historic bridge that I believe is still active. The freeway going by. Found a nice little beach of sorts to dock my boat, make a painting, and I'm just enjoying my time here so far. It is hot though, so I don't plan to paint forever. There's a reporter from the local news coming down, that's why I'm here.
Steve Snell lives in Kansas City, so he's already familiar with the mighty Missouri River. But right now, he's in the middle of a long journey, paddling the entire river from its beginning to end, but he's painting along the way.
All right, tell me when.
You want to wave goodbye too?
Sure.
You can whenever you want now. Reporting in St. Joseph, Jackie Hilson, KQT News.
Now I just gotta get well out of town before the catfishermen get here. Alright, so those fishermen just stopped by and they said, you know, you got about 50 boats coming your way. Shoot! He said that some of them go all the way down to Kansas City for this catfishing tournament. So no matter what I do, I'm gonna have a lot of boat traffic to deal with here shortly. Lucky feet. But I'll just get a little bit out of here. Leaving Atchison, Kansas. Quick pit stop to go get some water. Hope to take a shower, but the showers were not on, plus the showers were outdoor showers. So not really the kind of place I could get naked and scrub down, you know. In a park. Outdoor showers in a park with little kids running around. Not the kind of place to take a shower of the kind that I need. Paddle painting number 2, hot morning on the Mighty Mo, south of Atchison, Kansas. This was fun. And I'm getting ready to take the bend here in just another 10 minutes, so I think it's a good time to clean up and get back to paddling. I know they're not like necessarily the prettiest things to some people, but I will say on the lower Missouri, passing this kind of infrastructure is like some of the more interesting moments for me. I'm not saying that I want to tear down all the trees and riprap and hills, but it is kind of a nice break every once in a while from the kind of relative monotony of passing through here to see just this enormous machine. "41 miles to home, and then I'm gonna go another 350 some or 60 some miles to St. Louis." Yeah. Just because I have to do the whole river, right? I have to do it. I don't think I have to. But I want to. I was thinking about it, like, I mean, I could say tomorrow's my last day of this journey. Tonight's my last night on the river. I'm not mentally prepared for that. I mean, sure, I could do it, but I don't feel ready. I need to prepare myself for that, I think. If I just got off the river tomorrow and never got back on, I would feel like I didn't finish something that I need to finish. And it's not about doing the miles. And it's not about the paintings. And I'm gonna miss this river. Even some of the inconvenient things, I'm sure I'm gonna miss. But I think I'll have an easier time missing them if I kind of have an expectation of when the journey ends. And for me, that's about another week plus out. But I still have paper. And by the end of this journey, by the end of this adventure, a new goal, I need to use every single piece of paper. I need to paint every single piece of paper that I've got. I want to go home with nothing left to paint. That's my goal. Anyway, adventure could end tomorrow, but it's not going to, as far as I know. Plan is to get to Kansas City here in a few hours. I'm only maybe 2-3 hours away. My wife and son are gonna meet me, take me home, get a shower, and then I'm gonna babysit. Apparently the babysitter's sick. So perfect timing, right? I traveled over 2,000 miles just in time to relieve the babysitter that was there to relieve me while I was on the river. Hey, you. I know you.
Wow.
A rock? All right, there's my wife and my son.
Oh, I didn't know that was on.
Oh yeah, making a show here.